a million times. You know, Roger Bonds done told his side of the story. You know, the guy, what's the guy name? What's the guy name that was started the bad boy with him with Puff? Yeah, Kurt Burrows. He told his story a million times. So you know, just those three individuals. Oh, Mark Curry. You know, he's another one who told his story a million times. Mark Curry wrote the book. You know, what is it, Dance with the Devil, something like that. So these stories been out. So wasn't really nothing new that I was watching. Only thing new that I saw basically that was interesting was how he had to, you know, his last leading up to the trial, how you have the camera person, you know, just recording his moves and stuff like that. You know, that was interesting, you know. But like I said, I don't really have no dog in that fight with Puff, because the whole trial was bogus. You know, we didn't. What did we get from that? That he liked to freak off. He should have been a porn director or a porn star instead of being a music executive, because that's basically what we saw. He liked to freak off, you know. And then you got these dudes going on these podcasts. You know, some of the people who he escorts or whoever he was paying, talking about his manhood and all that. Like, what's all that about?
You talking about the strippers?
Nah, the dudes, the men talking about.
You know, we have one of them.
Oh, well, don't matter. You got me on here now.
Yeah,
all right. So now, yeah.
Shout outs to the Punisher.
Yeah.
The Punisher.
Nah, but see, he never said nothing about Puff manhood. I'm talking about the ones that talk about his manhood. Them niggas is corny. You know what I'm saying?
Rod Davis, you got money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's a new dude.
Check that joint. That interview is crazy. A lot of y'all didn't watch that Punisher interview. That joint is. Oh, I learned a lot. But
yeah, you know, you're gonna get on platforms and speak on another man's manhood. Like, come on, man. What world we living in? You know?
But did you understand that they were in love with Cassie? So that was maybe, you know, what that was all about. You know, what I noticed from those dudes in their interviews, that they was all kind of in love with that chick.
I don't see nothing special about it, B.
Even the Punisher.
I don't see nothing special about that chick, bro.
That's me and you, but
you know what I'm saying?
Those dudes did.
You know, I know chicks on the Ave. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Me and you know what time.
They'll give her a run for her money.
But those dudes, I dig it. They male prostitutes. So if you figure you a male prostitute, what good looking, real bad chick is calling to pay you to fuck? So you could imagine.
You got a point there. You right about that.
So it's just like.
And then she was some young chick, bro. She's a young girl. But I'm gonna tell you what I did learn from that is that dude had a fetish of wanting to be with another nigga's girl, wanting to chasing other niggas' girl. There's every girl that he got was attached to someone already. I'm like, what? That's something's wrong with that, bro. Something wrong with your mind. Like, that's low self-esteem, B. You know, you can't get nothing on your own.
Yeah, I peeped that.
With all this bread you got, you can't get nothing on your own. Every woman was attached to another man before he got with her.
I don't know if it was that he couldn't get him on his own, but
it looks like
he envied those men.
Yeah, it looks like
the men that he envied or something like that. It seems like he wanted.
But I don't want the next nigga's girl, B. Especially if I'm with you. You know, Albie Shore, Kim Porter. You know, I guess what? Misa, Eric Sermon.
Biggie Smalls.
Who Big was messing with that Puff started messing with?
He had a whole relationship with Little Kim.
Oh, Puff? I was unaware. But Ryan Leslie with nah, I didn't know that. And I didn't know that. Ryan Leslie with Cassie, you know what I'm saying? It's like all these dudes, all these girls
so
associated with other dudes.
But I think that's the whole Hollywood shit anyway. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
you don't hear no other celebrity chasing after or being with some other. You know what I'm saying?
So this is what I heard about the celebrity thing, and I'm not sure. We can look it up. Y'all can look it up. They said that if you look up the celebrity pool thing relation, it is so.
Yeah, you all mess with everybody, right?
It's so crazy that you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't even understand how deep this shit go. Like, and this kid is, you know, I'm like how.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah, you know, like perfect example. We have kids out there that, you know what I'm saying, dad is Puff and stepdad is, you know, Suge Knight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
I'll be sure, son.
Yeah, you know.
Puff had custody of him.
It's crazy. You know, Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying? The mix up is it's something crazy. But now, what I discovered from it and what I took away from the documentary that like you said, most of the stuff was regurgitated. But what I definitely took away from the documentary was the Biggie Small stuff. It is no way that I could ignore what I heard with that stuff. You know what I'm saying? No, I did not exactly know that he took a whole section of this man's contract after his death.
And pay for the funeral?
No, I didn't get to that part yet.
Okay.
And Kurt Burrows said that when Biggie signed his contract for the new album, that they had granted most of the stuff that Biggie wanted to him. You know what I'm saying? Not all of it, I think he said. You know, Biggie got everything he wanted on that album. After his death, Puff came and told him, take that whole section out and re-put the new section that favors Bad Boy. That's diabolical.
I missed that. That was in the documentary?
Yes. That's fucking diabolical.
It must have been Miller time at that time.
You missed that one, bro. Diabolical if you did that to your man. You crazy, my dude? What the fuck?
Well, who said that was his man? That was business.
Bro, again, you present it to the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Do I need to do the lyrics? You know what I'm saying? The whole world was, you know.
If you think that was diabolical, Craig Mack was still living.
Even those stories too. But just sticking with Big, cause he turned up dead.